And welcome everybody to Racquetball Canada's presentation of the National Championships. This is the women's final. Michèle Morissette, Frédérique Lambert. My name's Tim Baghurst, joined for this match by Mitch Braley, JTRB at the controls. I want to say a big thank you to everybody watching on. Hope you're enjoying the coverage. It is Lambert who strikes first in the black. I like the colorful pink from Morissette. Definitely adds some color to this stream. And we had an appeal straight away, and Lambert knew it was short already. That's what they're laughing about. And now's your chance for some predictions. Who's going to win this match? Lambert or Morissette? Mitch, what's your take?
Yeah, we've seen them both play all week. We saw them in their doubles. This was a final last night. It's a round robin, but both playing very well all week here. Lambert playing very aggressively, not very passive. She's shooting a lot of balls, but Morissette, to her credit as well, she's been shooting very well too. So I think we're going to be in for a very interesting one here. Curious to see, how Lambert comes out initially. She seems like she's been aggressive with drive serves, and I think Morissette's going to have to be sharp and be competitive right from the start here if she wants to maintain some confidence and play this one tough.
Well, we've had some humidity at these courts the last couple of days. It's been raining here in Montreal, Quebec. Lambert sticking with this Nick lob. Why wouldn't you? It's so good. And it gives her another point. For me, Lambert didn't play as well as she would like yesterday. 1 and 4, but it wasn't her normal clinical self. I think for her to win, she needs to keep points short. I think Michèle Morissette, once she gets her feet set in a rally, she can hit a clean ball, but when she's moving, not as effective.
That's a great shot.
Beautiful. Soft hands from Frédérique Lambert. Lambert, if you're not familiar with her, she doesn't play often these days. A full-time medical doctor. Not a fake doctor like me, as I'm told.
I would never say that, Tim.
Not on camera, anyway.
No. But I think a big part of what Morissette wants to do, too, is she wants to be moving Lambert as well. She hasn't been playing a lot. She's a great shooter, but you want to keep her off balance, keep her uncomfortable, and find ways to move around the court, because that's, I think, where you're going to find some holes if she hasn't been able to put in the court time that she's used to.
Well, you could see there that Morissette not able to pick that ball up, and that's, I think, an area for improvement if she wants to get better. Lambert will try to be aggressive. I think we'll see a lot of pinches because Morissette struggles to move forward.
And I think that high Nick lob as well, so we'll see a lot of Lambert too.
It's beautiful. Well, that's a sloppy start for Morissette, not putting balls down, and all of a sudden Frédérique is racing away with game one.
And she missed that pinch in the left corner there, but Morissette didn't take advantage of the opportunity. Lambert, you can't give her 2-3 shots in a rally. She's going to put one down here. And
wow. All she had to do was hit the front wall. Michel Gagnon coaches both of these players. I don't see him here. Checked in before they started and took off, says JTRB, Mr. Racquetball.
Mr. Racquetball.
It's his new moniker. It's fitting, too. Does so much for Racquetball on social media. Excellent at the controls. JT will punish any official who doesn't call the score loudly. He needs to keep it on track. Three serving 8. A tough backhand to start that return of serve was Lambert, and it created the 4th shot that she put away. 9 serving 3. She's racing away with this first game.
Yeah, she's coming out firing here. Other than one skip, she hasn't missed a ton of balls, but she's still playing aggressive.
But Michèle Morissette, reverse pinch winner, earns that. Notice the jam serve from Lambert, serving a lot in game 1. We haven't seen that this week. Clearly a strategy against Morissette.
Yeah, I think it's probably, they're very familiar with each other. They've played each other a lot over the years, so I think there's going to be a lot of, hey, I know this serve works. I've seen it work for years. So they very, very, very familiar with one another for sure.
Lambert, a veteran pro, stepped away from the tour a couple of seasons ago. And you wonder why she's playing so well. 11-4. She said she hasn't played much at all over the last couple of years. Skip there on the right side, but it told me, basically, until somebody beats me. Until somebody beats me, right?
I'm just going to keep
I'm going to keep coming, and I'm going to keep winning until somebody beats me, because she's just still so good.
Yeah, she was so talented. I mean, that's a great shot from Morissette, and then that's the type of shot she needs to make. If you want to talk about someone being able to beat Lambert, that's what you need to do, is be able to be executing from the backboard on some opportunities she's going to give you. But Lambert's looks sharp here. Of course,
you said it.
Yeah.
And then she skips it.
Yeah.
That's how it goes,
Jinxed
Mitch. Welcome to commentary, my friend. I'm telling you, these players should be paying us.
Yeah.
Say really bad things about them.
Yeah, that's right.
Soft hands from Morissette. Yeah, Lambert knows that she should have gone down the line on the right side and didn't. Michèle Morissette starting to find some rhythm in this first game, 8-11.
Yeah, you definitely don't want her to be able to set her feet, because she's such a good shooter. Nice smooth swing.
Timeout taken by Lambert. She's up 12-8, only 3 points away from this first game. Maybe a little fatigue going into this match, just having not played regularly.
Yeah, I do think it is a good call, though. I think there's sometimes people get a stubbornness to take some timeouts, especially when you're a top seed. You think, hey, you know what, I don't need to take it. I'm just going to get back in the service box and run this off. So I think that's a good, smart veteran move, just to compose yourself. You need, 3 points to get out of this match. So think about a really good serve you're going to hit when you get back in the box, and how do you close this one out and take that 1-0 lead.
Well, Mitch, I'm not wearing anything, but I see you are. Let's talk about that. Put it up. Come on, show the camera.
For the fans at home.
What is that exactly?
That's the men's open doubles consolation medal. We won that last night in a forfeiture, actually. One of the people on the team we're supposed to play was injured. I think he rolled his ankle in the match beforehand.
Sad to hear.
So they called us up for a bit of a photo op and a medal presentation, and wear it all day proudly.
Yeah, I wore it last night to the burger joint. You crack me up. Well, congratulations on the medal. And, of course, if you're in Canada and you want a medal, like Mitch is, you should be playing in these national championships. It's a lot of fun. It's a big family event. Lots of competition, but it's always a pleasure to be here.
That's a great event. Great venue. It's been a terrific week.
Mitch is the president of Alberta Racquetball Association. Michèle Morissette, that was sloppy, and Lambert said something to Morissette like, I can't believe you gave me that one.
Yeah, that's when Morissette needs to just swing through and make the shot on there. She can't be giving up those chances when she's getting them here from Lambert.
These two doubles partners. Morissette just missing a ball, and little annoyed with herself, Morissette. Brings up game point number 1.
Good timeout from Lambert. Come back in the box and roll off a couple of points quick.
What a serve. Deep into the right corner, and the doubles partners face off, and it's Lambert who really cruises to game 1, 15-8. We're going to take a break. We're going to be back Michèle Morissette, well, she has a lot of work to do.
If you're watching this, we're guessing you're already familiar with the concept of safe sport, and that's great. Everybody wants to provide safe, healthy, and respectful sport environments for all their stakeholders. Safe sport is ingrained in Respect Group's DNA. In fact, the movement started in 1997 when our co-founder, Sheldon Kennedy, disclosed his abuse. Assisted by the bold leadership of Hockey Canada, Speak Out, the first safe sport program was created. Classroom-based and mandatory for every Canadian hockey coach, it provided the foundation for the safe sport movement. Respect Group's been carrying that torch ever since. And now, through our online training, we're proud to say that over 1 million Canadians are Respect certified in sport and youth-serving organizations, from grassroots to national sport and everything in between. How did that happen? It took principled thinking, a little trial and error, and leaders like you, making safe and welcoming sport a priority. For us, it's not just about compliance and a checkmark, but a comprehensive approach to culture change, providing all of your stakeholders with multiple tools to create a positive sport environment and inspiring them to want to come back each and every day for more. That's our goal.
Girls begin playing racquetball at a young age, but as they develop as athletes, they find fewer girls to train and compete with. As a result, they often end up in programs that don't always meet their social and physical needs, leaving them feeling they don't really belong. By programming specifically for girls and women, we can keep them playing the sport they love. Canadian Women in Sport and Racquetball Canada can help you with some great resources. Let's change the game.
And we're back live, everybody. Tim Baghurst, JTRB at the controls. A little look from Frédérique Lambert at us as she walks in, just kind of like, wow, I can't believe that first game was fairly easy. That's the interpretation I got from that look. Michèle Morissette stretching out her wrist during that first game really didn't show us anything that says she's going to beat Lambert.
Yeah, it's sort of that instance of, if you want this, you have to go out and take it and impose your will and force your game style on who you're playing. And she's been a little bit, passive's the word, but she just really hasn't come in here like she's firing on all cylinders and really wants to take this one.
Yep, Lambert's acting like she's the big dog on the court. This is my house. You've got to take it from me, and right now, Morissette doesn't look like she's going to.
No, and I think as we go on, we're going to see Lambert get a little bit sharper and sharper and just continue to keep applying the pressure. So it's tough to hold a B in this 1-0 lead, especially in a stage like this for Morissette.
You can't do this, Morissette.
All the flicks aren't going to work.
Eventually, you're going to pay. Morissette, I'm not sure if she's injured. I don't know, but she had multiple opportunities there to strike the ball and didn't.
Yeah, it's just, and especially against a person that's such a good shooter like Lambert, if you're going to keep popping the ball back up, she's going to put one down. She's not going to miss very many. And of course, again, did I say that?
Yep, that's twice. Lambert's just had to hit the front wall and didn't. Morissette sticking with a lob serve. Something's going on.
Something kind of lackadaisical on that. Hey,
there's no way that Morissette shoots that ball like that normally.
No, and she hasn't all week. She's been quite aggressive on those and swinging through, but she's possibly injury. I'm not sure, fatigue, but she doesn't look like herself right now.
Well, that's a good shot. And to me, it looks like it's the forehand side that's causing the problems. 2 serving 3.
It's a nice high lob serve.
And it works. Skip from Lambert. That's a wet ball. Ball skidded off that side wall. Men's final coming up right after this.
Great shot.
Pretty shot. We were supposed to have a 3rd, 4th playoff for the men, but unfortunately Trevor Webb was injured last night, had to forfeit this morning, so wish him a speedy recovery. But congratulations to Lee Connell for a third-place finish. That's impressive. He's done well this week.
He played really great, and I know he obviously was a forfeit, but still a great result for him. Not the way he wanted to take it, of course, but sometimes you just have to take the wins as you get them like that.
Well, unusual play style right now from Michèle Morissette. Not hitting the ball hard at all, not striking the ball.
No.
I mean, I'm surprised she's not drive serving at all. She's got an excellent drive serve.
She's seeing almost like a 50% swing.
Yeah.
Something must be going on.
Yeah, she's got to be injured. It's the forehand side. That's why she's not drive serving. You saw that forehand. It was passive. Mm-hmm. This is unfortunate. Good serve. Ace serve called. Second serve. Well, if I'm Frédérique Lambert, or at least if I'm coaching Frédérique Lambert, second serve. Ref was just checking. I would be drive serving to the right side.
Yeah, absolutely, it would be. Yeah, just test it and see what's going on. And
that's a pretty shot for Michèle Morissette. Michèle Morissette competed at international level several times, is going to the World Games in July. That's a big achievement.
Well, that's
Frédérique Lambert, hey, you can hit that, I can hit it too. 8 serving 5.
Yeah, their backhands have both been fairly dialed in this match. But like you said, we haven't really seen that forehand tested, except for that she spins and kind of softly flicks it.
And then skips it forehand side Lambert. And right now, Morissette's in this game just because of the unforced errors from Lambert. Well, here's the thing, Mitch. I'm sure you've played injured before. I certainly have. You have to accept the limitation that you have. Mm-hmm. You're injured, but it should not affect the other parts of your game.
No.
So we know, for example, Morissette not hitting the right side very hard. That shouldn't stop her legs from moving, right? Or being positive or working hard. And that's it where I go, okay, are you just kind of accepting that, like that ball bounced in the encroachment area, it's gettable. Mm-hmm. That has nothing to do with a hurt wrist.
No, if anything, barring that the injury doesn't affect your legs or your movement, it's almost an opportunity to, hey, no, I need to move a lot more and scrap up more balls and extend some rallies because I might be able to shoot as well. Mm-hmm. But yeah, certainly, yeah, I think it is the forehand side for sure.
Nice shot down the middle from Lambert. An example of this, Martinez won the World Championships. She badly injured herself in the semifinal to where, she couldn't swing hard. And she went to the final, played Longoria, beat Longoria. And why did she beat her? Well, she said, I couldn't dive. I had to play smarter.
Yeah.
She didn't say, well, I've got no chance. And I'd like to see Morissette show a little bit of that fight here.
And you're right. Sometimes you can use it as a bit of an advantage to, hey, like this is, here's the tool set that I have, and you sort of dial it in.
Play within your tool set
a bit more. Exactly.
Morissette just playing keepy-uppy right now. And then does that. Little flick of the wrist that time.
Great shot.
That is a pretty shot. When her feet are set, Morissette, she can absolutely put the ball away. It's when she moves her feet that it creates the problems.
No, she's a terrific shooter.
Oh, speaking of which, no hesitation from Lambert to shoot that forehand winner. 13-9, 2 points away from the second game. Wow, Morissette took that and paid the price. Jam serve again. More jam serves today than I've seen Frédérique hit all week.
Yeah, and
clearly a strategy.
Absolutely, and Morissette just seems a little bit out of sorts here, not really, dialed in and focused. Sort of going with emotion.
And their second game, just like that, Lambert takes it. 15-9. We'll take a timeout ourselves. We'll see if Michèle Morissette can get back in this final.
Même les athlètes élites ont besoin de soutien pour atteindre leur but, pour aller plus loin que ceux et celles avant eux et pour laisser un sport meilleur à ceux et celles qui les suivront. Athlète Cannes représente les membres des équipes nationales seniors du Canada qui participent aux manifestations multisports et championnats du monde. Nous avons pour mission de parler d'une seule voix puissante en faveur d'un système sportif centré sur l'athlète, où les droits des athlètes sont respectés, où les préoccupations des athlètes sont entendues et prises en compte, et où les athlètes ont une influence sur les décisions clés qui sont prises dans le milieu sportif du Canada. Nous formons des athlètes leaders qui influencent les politiques du sport et inspire une solide culture sportive. Nous offrons un endroit sécuritaire et inclusif pour partager vos points de vue et préoccupations sur les questions qui vous tiennent à cœur. Et ensemble, nous suscitons et réalisons des changements. Nous avons été le premier organisme fondé par les athlètes des équipes nationales pour les athlètes. Depuis, nous avons toujours été des leaders mondiaux en matière de représentation des athlètes. Joignez-vous à Athlète Cannes, vous y êtes chez vous.
Chez Racquetball Canada, notre objectif est simple, offrir des programmes qui encouragent une passion pour le mouvement dans un environnement positif, amusant et sécuritaire. Notre programme Badge habilite les athlètes de tous les niveaux, de novices à experts, à apprécier à jouer au racquetball à travers un curriculum inclusif et pensé. Le programme Badge enseigne les techniques de racquetball en utilisant des progressions qui développent les compétences graduellement, d'une manière qui renforce la confiance et assure que les participants connaissent le succès. Visitez racquetballcanada.ca ou communiquez avec nous pour obtenir de plus amples renseignements.
0-0 game 3. 1-0 game 3. Lambert struggling with this lob serve down the left. That's not, something's obviously wrong. That is not a Michèle Morissette shot.
No.
I mean, that was a setup, blast down the line. We saw it last night in doubles. I'm not seeing it today in singles. And Lambert hits an ace serve to take a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, it is unfortunate because, I mean, we've seen her play so well all week. She played so well just over a month ago at the Pan Ams. And she just doesn't seem to have it's just the movement isn't there, and I think she's just completely taken herself out of this mentally.
Yeah, I think mentally she's just kind of checked out of this match. We saw her rubbing her forearm during the break. And there's a jam serve that Morissette just lets go.
Yeah.
That's a nice touch. Swing and a miss for Morissette on the left side. Ball just slides down that left wall. Another point for Lambert. looking to claim yet another national title. She's won so many now. Hasn't always attended the national championships based on her work schedule and study schedule. But a soft touch from Morissette.
And it is credit to Lambert. Normally when you're playing someone that's injured, sometimes you tend to get, it almost takes you out of your own game yourself. You start to focus on the injury. So she's been staying dialed in and making her shots and hasn't been lulled into any sort of sense of, oh, I got this, she's injured.
Right.
She's still playing tough. Has her hand up looking for some sort of call, I think.
Well, I think she fell on Morissette's foot. Oh, wet ball on the right side. Not particularly graceful tumble from Lambert. Fortunately, I don't think it was on the screen.
She's okay, yeah.
She's smiling. Another excellent serve from Morissette. Look at that return.
Perfect ceiling ball. Two good ceiling balls.
Anything over to that right side, and Lambert's likely to win it. Not sure she's figured that out yet.
No, she really isn't. A ton of balls over
drive
there,
serve,
really.
Drive serve to the forehand. We haven't seen it. We're going to see it right now.
All right.
Prediction.
Okay. Oh, great call.
And look at the outcome.
She's able to snap through it.
Men's final coming up after this should be a spectacular one. Speed and power on display from Samuel Murray, Kobe Iwasa. But you're looking at a little finesse from Frédérique Lambert. Backhand pinch winner. 8 serving 3, racing away through this third game. Make that 9, looking for another title.
Yeah,
and again, dropping
her.
Yeah, dropping the racket.
Forearm or wrist or something like that right now is bothering her.
Yeah, it's disappointing just from a spectator point of view. We want a classic final. We want a 5-gamer, and it's unfortunate that Morissette is clearly injured.
Especially with how well she's been playing coming into this too.
Yeah, she was playing well.
Yeah.
Lambert gives her a free point. It's not my camera. She blames the camera for that one.
The look, hey?
No. Come on, Fred. That was just a Frédérique Lambert unforced error. That wasn't. Beautiful backhand pinch. Famous for a backhand, Frédérique Lambert.
Yeah, she's hit probably half a dozen of those perfectly from the backcourt this match.
Ooh.
Great shot.
Soft touch from Michèle Morissette. That's what can happen when you can't swing hard. Lambert, though, continues to rack up the points. This time a splat winner on the backhand side. 12 serving 5.
It's a great serve.
13 serving 5. Morissette electing not to go get that ball.
She's really just staying deep. If she hits a poor shot and leaves Lambert in the middle, she just hangs kind of back and expects, oh, Lambert's going to kill this. I'll get ready for the next rally.
That's a nice touch. Taking it early. Brings up match point number 1. Lambert serving to the right side.
There's the right-hand side.
I think she's figured it out. And a skip from Morissette, and Lambert takes it. She wins it 15-8, 15-9, 15-5. A hug between these two doubles partners. That's got to be tough playing your partner.
No, certainly. I think she can tell. She knows Morissette's worked hard. She's been playing well and putting in the work, and obviously some sort of injury affecting her, which is tough to see even as an opponent.
Yeah, and you can see Morissette explaining what happened, which is obviously a disappointment. But the Mitch, congratulations to Frédérique Lambert. once again showing she's number one in Canada.
Yeah, no, to her credit. I mean, I know she hasn't been playing a lot with just work obligations and everything else in her life, but she still has put in a ton of work over the years to have a good baseline, good fundamentals, and she showed why she's still the top player in Canada. Great shot making, great serves, and just played a really clean game for the most part.
Well, Morissette visibly upset, and you can understand why, but let's move on from that. It wasn't what we were hoping, but the final of men's could be Samuel Murray, Kobe Iwasa. Murray, the pro player, does it for a living day in, day out, and then you've got Kobe Iwasa, who doesn't get to the courts very often, doesn't live near courts, but trains hard when he can. Pocket power. We saw that in doubles. It was really Murray versus Iwasa in doubles yesterday. Should be a great final.
Oh, definitely. Like you said, it was a bit of a preview is the way they played each other in the doubles. I mean, I don't know how many times they played each other in a final now these past few years, even predating COVID. They've been the top two players in the country for a long, long time now. It's always been the 1 and 2 seed. Murray obviously has had the advantage and has
time again
dominated that head-to-head for most of it now. But even though it's been the case, it's still been very exciting racquetball, very high-level racquetball, both very quick, a lot of power. I mean, it's just, you don't get any better racquetball than that. It's world class, so I think we're in for a real treat here coming up.
Well, congratulations again to Frédérique Lambert. We're moving on to the men's final. It's scheduled for about 40 minutes from now. They may start early. It's up to them. We'll see. But Mitch, thanks so much for joining myself, Tim Baggers, JTRB at the controls, and of course, thanks to everybody a part of Racquetball Canada who's helped make this event possible. We'll be back once players are warmed up and ready to go.
We acknowledge the financial support of the Government of Canada. Nous reconnaissons l'appui financier du gouvernement du Canada.